Now it is. A short video to do. My wife and I took a vacation, and just before the vacation I hit a free pile. I'll show you a couple things I got out of that. Some of them I don't really understand, but maybe somebody does out there. But I said, I might as well take it as long as it's free. And then we stopped at two different shops, but one we stopped at twice. Once on the way up, once on the way home. Pretty good vacation. I'm going to try to get some video of it. The first pile I got just before I went out of a free pile, got a nice little gallon gas can. It's not, what do you call them here? EPA approved, which I don't care for the EPA. These work, theirs don't. The other thing I got is there's 18 of these things. And it calls them an easy climb. And if anybody here knows anything about them, looks like they're made to tie onto a tree or something and then climb up a tree. I really don't know. Well, let me turn this camera around. Actually, while I'm holding it, this was the second stop at that shop. And I picked this up. I paid him $40 for everything there. Oh, and the two rat traps. That one's got some age on it, 66 cents. Or is that 99 cents? I'm not sure. It goes this way. That one's old. This one's older. And this tackle box, look at all the hand-tied streamers in here. There are a few flies over here. I haven't really got into it. Evidently it was a fly shop because I see there's some stickers for $1 a piece for the flies. These look like some kind of a rig for trolling. I don't know. They're lead, so they're not legal anymore. In Vermont anyway. These came out of New Hampshire. But I just cannot believe all the flies in that side. I gotta latch that so I don't dump them out. And this side, if you know more about these than I do, I'm pretty sure they're for trolling. They're kind of tangled. Well, that one untangled nicely. I think you put the hook on this end, like this, and then this attaches to your line, and this being heavier goes down on the bottom, and these trail up off the bottom. That I don't know. If you know, don't be afraid to tell me. There's several of them in there. A couple hooks with spinners on them. Those work pretty good. I have pretty good luck with those. I've never used this stuff. Anyway, we'll get that out of the way. Let me put this camera down. Like I said, that pile was $40. And this was in it. I think I can set this camera down right here. You can see me. Let me see if it focuses. Yeah, I think so. If it doesn't, I'll have to redo it. Okay, this was probably the next big purchase on there. It's a DeWalt skill saw. I use one, have one identical to it. I think they're the same model. It was in the $40 pile. We had $10 on it. It even has the wrench for changing the blade still with it. I don't think it's ever been taken out of there before. And people do use wrenches. Let me set that down there. Next up, I don't know if any of you go to a hardware store and buy hinges. All of these hinges. That'll work as a set. They're a little off, but it'll work. And all these hinges here, that's a set. There's two sets. These are a little off, but it'll work. There's three sets. An extra one. That size hinges, there's $50 worth of hinges right there. I'll buy them new. That went on a pike pole for river driving logs to spear them and move them with. Just an old antique. 3, 1.5, and these are Victors. You can see the V right in the plan. American made, right in Pennsylvania. Victor 1.5 traps, used them as a kid. Darn it, I dropped one of the compasses down in the bottom of the truck tailgate. I can get it out after. There were a couple compasses. Can't read what it says. My glasses aren't strong enough that I have on. This little oil can, but I'm going to boil it and see if the top will come off without damaging it. These two mouse traps, as I already said, rat traps. They're handy to have. One never knows when they're going to get rats around. I'm going to try and get that other compass out of here without spilling everything. And there it is. If anybody else ever does stuff like that, I do. The other one actually has pencil leads. Pretty cool. It goes out like this, and it goes like this, so you can really get some different angles and circles and stuff. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I threw it in the pile. Okay, that was the first pile. That was the second one. This was the first day. Cover for a Mitchell 300 spare spool. I have the bottom. That's why I threw it in the pile when I saw it. That's a round sharpening stone for axes, I guess. I'm not even positive on that. Next up, this pile is $20. I'm showing you now. American made, little peen hammer, still usable. Got some tape on the handle. American made 6-pound sledge. Got the nice taper on it. 6 pounds, about all I can swing now. This little hatchet, I imagine could be China. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I got to do a little repair work on it, but I threw it in a pile. I'll save that for a little bit. Little tin can. It's got some wood burning tips in it. I won't open it because I'll spill them. 2 black powder measures. Picked those up. Don't know what for. Little tiny compass. Don't know what I wanted that for. This is pretty cool. It's a salt and pepper shaker. Still in the box. And it's actually like a clothespin. And you shake it like this. I'm not sure of the arc that's on the front of that. Does it say? No, it says salt and pepper. Salt and pepper made. Okay. And I thought that was kind of cool. Threw that in. This sharpening stone right here is dirty. That's why it's wrapped in paper. Had a lot of oil on it. I'm going to give that a little boil and get that off in there. But in the meantime, we're going to keep it wrapped up in a plastic bag so I don't get it on everything. Nice little Norton. That's going to get a boil at the same time because of the filth on it. Little Daiwa 700 RS. Works fine. In nice shape. This one here was the prize of that collection. I don't have one of these. That's a Mitchell 900. And he had $10 on it, but he sold me the whole pile for $20. And it works fine. It does not have the same type spool as the 300. I think it's a higher gear ratio too, but I don't know for sure. I've got to look that up. And the very first shop we stopped at, I used to have a Fry Daddy for years. Yeah, I had a Fry Daddy. This is a Fry Baby. I haven't plugged it in. I don't know if it works yet. $2. But I'm going to try it, see if it does. 4 cans of this stuff right here, chafing. I use it to start fires. I use it, don't really use it a lot, but for 79 cents a can. And they're heavy cans too. They're not light cans. Dollar General sells light cans. I showed you the climbing steps. I want to take that one in the house, take a picture of it, and see if I can Google it. I picked this out of a free pile. It's a sewing basket. I don't know if my granddaughter will want it, or my son's girlfriend might. I don't know yet. I'll ask both of them. One of them will probably take it. And I picked up these 2 Coleman. These are both Coleman quart drinking bottles. They were in a free pile. I'm going to give them a boil, sterilize them. Hope you enjoyed my junk searching. I'll pick the camera up, do a scan over it again. There is the skill saw. I mean, $10 for a DeWalt saw. I imagine the blade's dull. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Don't care. That's that 900 Mitchell. I don't own one, never had one. Oh, one thing I really wanted to show y'all that I thought the bushcraft crowd might get impressed over. This is a hot spark fire starter kit. Hold flint firmly neck. You can all read it. I don't have to read it to you. Boy Scouts of America emblem. This is what's in here. I think it's a little ferro rod, little striker. The Boy Scout emblem is on there. It's not on there. And there's a ring which I think they would go on. And I think that right there is some kind of fire starting stuff. And that's a ring they both go on. And there's cotton down in here that I suppose was used. Oh, it fell out. It's right there. I thought that was pretty cool. And that was in the $20 pile. I don't know. I'll try to look it up online later. But that's the overall, the tackle box I showed you. Traps, the pike pole, the hinges. I showed you everything there is. Not bad. I spent 60 bucks. But I mean, the tackle box and that go quite a ways. The hinges go quite a ways. I mean, that hinge right there, you can see the price tag on it, $3.79. That was bought a while ago. I'll guarantee you that hinge is 10 bucks or more. I know these big ones are. Because I just bought some small ones to finish up a window on a shooting shack in 4 sets of 3-inch. And a lock for the door cost me 70 bucks. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I hope to get up another video or two on the camping trip. It was a great time. Saw some loons. Caught a couple nice brook trout. I'll explain that when I get to that video. I may have to do it in a couple videos. I don't know. I haven't looked at the footage. It might be terrible. Thanks for watching.